Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Chef Vic Cuisine. Today, we're making Hawaiian chicken fried rice. Now prepare for a perfect date night that'll transport you to the islands of Hawaii. People may love or hate pineapple on pizza, but trust me, you'll love it every time when it's in this dish. So, let's get started. Alright, so for the ingredients, we're going to need 1 tablespoon of olive oil, half of a white onion that we're going to finely chop, 1 red bell pepper, finely chopped, 1 cup of long grain white rice, which will make about 3 cups of cooked rice. Then we're going to need 1.5 pounds of chicken breast that we're going to chop up. We're going to need some salt and black pepper to taste. And then we're going to need 1 cup of fresh pineapple, finely chopped, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, about 2 green onions, finely chopped, and then for garnishment, we want to use some red chili flakes and chopped fresh cilantro. Alright, so to get started, we're going to prepare all the ingredients. With the green onion, all you want to do is finely chop it along the length of the green onion. And then once you get to the white part of the green onion, you can discard that. And then just set aside the chopped green onions for now. Next up, we have the white onion. All you want to do is make sure you remove the root and the stem of the onion, and then just create finely chopped bite-sized pieces of the white onion. Your goal is to have a little bit of onion in each bite of the Hawaiian chicken fried rice, so keep that in mind as you dice up the white onion. Similarly with the red bell pepper, all you want to do is remove the stem and the seeds from within, and then just finely chop up the red bell pepper just to ensure that each bite of your meal will have some of that in it. And for the garnishment of cilantro, you just want to take about a handful of cilantro and then finally chop that up as well for a garnishment you're going to use at the end of the recipe. Next up, we have our 2 chicken breasts. You just want to remove any excess fat that you see before proceeding with preparing the chicken. And if you have any attached tenderloins to your chicken breasts, you can go ahead and remove those as well, because you're going to use them in the recipe too. So you want to season all the pieces of chicken with a thin layer of salt and black pepper on both sides of the chicken, and you want to press that seasoning into the flesh. And once all the chicken is seasoned, you want to dice it up into small bite-sized pieces. And you want to aim for each piece to be about the same size so that all the chicken cooks evenly. Now on to the cooking portion of the recipe. For the rice, all you need to do is cook the rice according to the package instructions. The only difference is that you want to add 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter to the water, and if desired, you can add a dash or 2 of salt to the water as well. Once the rice is done cooking, you can go ahead and remove it from the hot stove top, and then using a fork, you want to fluff the rice and set it aside for later on in the recipe. Now you want to preheat the oil in a large skillet or wok to medium heat, or 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 176 degrees Celsius. Now you want to add in your chopped onion and red bell pepper and saute them all together until tender, which should take about 3 to 4 minutes. And while they're sauteing, don't forget to saute that like button, subscribe to this channel to see more recipes like this one, and stay tuned until the end of this video for a sneak peek of the recipe coming next week. Once they've cooked to your liking, you can remove them from the pan and set them aside. Now you want to add your olive oil into either a large skillet or a wok and set the stovetop to medium heat, or 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 176 degrees Celsius. Now we want to add our diced chicken to the pan and allow it to cook until the chicken is cooked through, tossing it often so the chicken cooks evenly. And this should take about 8 minutes. Once all the chicken is cooked through, we want to remove the chicken from the heat and set it aside. Now with the pineapple, all you need to do is slice the pineapple in half lengthwise, and you want to remove the fruit on the inside of each pineapple half, and then dice that fruit into small, tiny pieces. And while you're slicing the pineapple in half, you want to take care as to not separate the crown of the pineapple from the base of the pineapple. It really helps with the final aesthetic of the dish, so do your best to keep those attached. And to remove the fruit from within the pineapple, using a sharp knife and a spoon should do the trick. But your goal is to hollow out each half of the pineapple so that you're creating a pineapple bowl. And you can also get rid of any excess pineapple juice that stays within the bowl, as this dish will be plenty juicy on its own. And this recipe only calls for 1 cup's worth of pineapple, but if you're a real fan of pineapple, feel free to add more. So now in a clean, large skillet, we want to add in our rice, the cooked chicken, the diced pineapple, and our veggie mixture. And we want to cook these all on medium heat. Do your best to toss and mix these ingredients until they're all well combined. Once these ingredients are well combined, you want to pour on the soy sauce and sesame oil on top. Give all the ingredients a quick stir, and you want to fry this mix until it's reheated through. And it'll be at this stage where we can add in our green onions and optionally the red chili flakes, as well as the freshly chopped cilantro. You can give this a taste test and add any additional salt and pepper as needed. At this stage, I feel like the flavors are perfect, but each person has their own preferences, so always do a taste test before you serve it. And speaking of serving, to create the final dish, you just need to spoon in your chicken and rice mixture into the hollowed out pineapple. And you want to serve this hot and enjoy. And just like that, you've made Hawaiian chicken fried rice right at home. Creating 2 filling portion sizes, this is a perfect recipe for a date night to transport you to the islands of Hawaii. A tip I can give you for this recipe is to make sure that you pick fresh, ripe pineapple, as the sweetness really adds to the final dish. As always, this recipe and many more can be found in my cookbook, Chef Vic Cuisine Volume 2, Elevating Your Inner Chef. And that's available on Amazon, and I'll be sure to leave a link to that in the description box. You can also click the pop-up on the screen for more information on it as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to this channel to see more recipes like this one, and hit the bell icon to be notified when my next video drops. And stay tuned for next week, where I try to make this perfect drink for the fall season, apple cider. Well, thank you all for watching again. Check out more recipes like this one on my page, and I'll see you next week on another episode of Chef Vic Cuisine. And until then, peace.